Xdefiant has exposed a lot of you guys, people who make videos, people who comment on the videos. I do think there's some controversy around this because I see people arguing about it. But before I get into it, just want to say I'm using a different mic. If you think this mic isn't as good, please let me know so I can switch back to the other one. But getting straight into it, the main thing that I see people like crying about right now with Xdefiant is they say it's too sweaty. So you get these fucking COD athletes, these COD meat writers that are saying skill-based matchmaking is needed because skill-based matchmaking isn't what makes the game sweaty, it's the players. And there's definitely a lot of truth to that. People are way more sweaty now than they used to be. I think that has to do with the fact of like esports and content creation has gotten bigger for like video games and shit. So a lot more people want to be good at video games. Just creates, a more fucking competition. But I think this exposes a lot of people because what they're doing is they're going from their skill-based matchmaking lobbies going over to Xdefiant and they're getting shit on by the average person. They're getting shit on. That means they were stuck in a fucking bubble with people that weren't that good. So everybody that plays COD says their lobbies are nightmarish because they're constantly getting put up against people that are the same skill level as them. So when they leave that bubble, you either find out you're a lot better than you thought, or you find out you're average, or you find out you're not that fucking good. Because if you're like in a lobby where really you should be averaging a point 0.8 KD and everybody has the same movement and the same, accuracy and shit, and then you get thrown into the lobby with the average player, now you're getting shit on. Now you're going to see people as way more sweaty than they really are. I do better in Xdefiant than I do in COD. I think there's a lot more bots in Xdefiant. People are not as good, but I can go on and on about it. I'm not great. I average like a 1.5 KD. I'm not saying I try super hard every game. I think I could average a little higher. I don't think I could average much higher. I don't think I'm that good. But I didn't go from COD to Xdefiant and go, holy shit, Xdefiant is super sweaty. I can't play. This just exposes people. Like, your lobbies weren't as good as you thought they were. Your COD lobbies weren't that sweaty. You thought they were. And then when you came over and play against normal people and you don't have that fucking handicap, the game isn't playing you. The game isn't making sure that you're just constantly averaging an okay KD to keep you on longer. You're just not that good. So all these people crying about that, maybe you need to think about something here. Maybe you're not that good at video games. So like, oh, it's so sweaty, it's so sweaty. You're just bad. That's what it is. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a different fucking game, so you might not be as good at Xdefiant as you are COD or vice versa, but it's relatively the same. Like, you should still be good at Xdefiant if you're good at COD, and if you flip it, same thing. Like, of course, you're going to be better at one or the other because of the HP and movement difference, but it shouldn't be too far off. And I don't think I'm too far off from my COD, skill level to my Xdefiant skill level. I think I'm a little better at Xdefiant, but like I said, it's close. And I also think another reason some people are complaining about this and they're not going to say it is there's no system to manipulate now. Like, if you're trying to make content or you're just trying to have shit lobbies, all you had to do was VPN into a bad lobby, and then boom, you're playing against people that just can't hit their shots and have slow ass reaction times. You can't do that anymore. Or it's a lot harder because there's no skill based matchmaking. You cannot just rig a system to get bot lobbies every time. So if you're like a medium sized content creator and you have to work a normal job and you get off of work, you can't just VPN into a fucking lobby and play against bots, get your content, and then upload it. So of course, people that relied on that are going to complain about that. They're going to say, oh, the game's too sweaty. There's no skill-based matchmaking. Because they can't manipulate the skill-based matchmaking to get cool clips and shit. I think that's a problem that people aren't going to talk about. Because, I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you work a lot. It's probably hard to get cool clips and shit like that, and at least good games. But people just need to start watching videos where people don't do that good. Like, obviously, we all see it when you watch gameplay of YouTubers, even big YouTubers, big streamers. You're like, why don't I ever get this? Why do they consistently slide into buildings and just everybody misses their shots and they fucking unload on everybody? I think you'll see less of that now if people play Xdefiant, but the people that are actually good will continue to just fry everybody. Some of the complaints that definitely I get, like the people that are shitting on Xdefiant for these things, the backtracking is just so awful. It is atrociously bad. There are times where it's so blatant. I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? I'll be like 5 seconds behind a wall and fucking die. And same thing, like I'll shoot at people where I know I'm like, okay, that I backtracked that person. Like there's times where I know I'm backtracking people. It is so bad. They need to fix that. Because I think when ranked actually comes out, not the stupid trial mode, that's going to be infuriating. You can lose games over the backtracking issue. And then also I've noticed this a lot as I've been playing more and using snipers. There are times I hit marker people, like blatantly hit them, get a hit marker, and do 0 damage. Or hit marker weird spots. Like I'll hit marker someone's head and leave them with 10 health. Like that doesn't make sense. What? Fix the hit regging, fix the backtracking. I see why people would hate the game over those issues because those are annoying ass issues. And then just some of the character shit does get annoying after a little bit. You can only get spidered and shocked and stuck in place so many times before you're like, okay, this is just a free fucking kill. It's mad annoying. There's only so many times you can get MK20'd with the fire dude. Like it does get annoying. I see why people don't like it. People didn't like the abilities in the old CODs because they felt like they were free kills. I kind of feel like same case in Xdefiant. A little different. I think the game, especially when rank comes out, will be a little more team based and we'll actually get cool plays off the players. But as of right now, in just normal pubs, that shit can be pretty annoying. Well, that's about it. I just wanted to rant about that real quick. I wanted to kind of point out the fact that people are kind of exposing themselves when they say Xdefiant is too sweaty. They're kind of showing that their lobbies aren't the best when they play, games with skill-based matchmaking. If there's anything else you want to hear me fucking rant about, I'll make videos on it. If you have any suggestions on things to change, things to fix, I'll do that as well. But besides that, that's it. Okay, so real quick, that was not it. I just want to say a couple things. I'm going to continue to make videos with Xdefiant in the background, but I also want to try using Tarkov Arena mode. I want to review a couple games, probably use those in the background, like the body cam game and the Warhammer game that's coming out, shit like that. Also, I joined an ARC tribe. I have not gotten footage. I haven't really even played. I have no motivation to play right now because my friends aren't into it. I don't really know the people in the tribe. I do get on, ask to grind. Nobody fucking responds, so I don't know what to do. My ARC videos have gotten the best views out of all my videos for the fucking 2 people, if that, that fucking watched this long. If you want to see me make more ARC videos, I will get on, get footage, actually play it. I don't mind playing ARC. It's just other games have been piquing my interest right now. Okay, well now that's actually it.